All right, this man is saying something that is very, very unconventional, very unpopular. Most people do not even know it's possible. I don't want you to listen to it, because if you use YouTube and you're planning to use YouTube to make money, you need to know that this option exists and you want to consider embracing it. In other words, you can choose to go ahead and use YouTube conventionally, making money normally using the YouTube partner program by subscribing to it and getting paid by YouTube. But understand that you could also protect yourself by having a backup plan wherein you're also doing this thing, something like what this gentleman is describing here, and what I will also describe to you at the end of this particular video clip, right? So you can listen to what both of us have to say, because I'm making money. I've been making money using this technique from using YouTube, but I'm not making money by getting paid from YouTube. No, but I'm using YouTube to get money, and I get paid significantly more by even in single individuals as against what people have to do, where they have to wait for views and all of that. So listen to this man, and then listen to what I have to say at the end.
So what I did was I said, okay, I'm not gonna apply for the monetization, because what I realized is, as long as you don't apply for their monetization, you can damn near show your dick, you can shoot guns, you can say, you can disrespect anybody, you can play music, and they don't strike you. But as soon as you get into their AdSense program and get monetized, now you're in restrictions, you're on headlocks, your account getting reported. So what I did was, I'm just gonna use their platform to market and brand me. So I got on there every day for free, 3 times a day, like the news cycle, so I can brand me. And in the process of branding me, I was telling black people, say, y'all just send me your clothes. I'm gonna wear them for free. Other people saying, I'll charge you $100 to wear it. I was saying, man, I do free promotions. For 2 years is what I did. I built my brand doing that. So I became known for a nigga who wear number black people clothes. That's helping my brand. So Charleston became a brand. So what I did was I put my face on a t-shirt. What does that do? That brands the face. I put my face on a chain, nanny boo boo. Then people start saying, man, you need to make t-shirts for now. So I started listening. So I started getting on YouTube, and I wasn't getting no money. I was collecting data. So a lot of companies sell your data. A lot of companies.
I believe in using social proof to demonstrate to my clients that what I'm telling them is real and will work. And because many of the things I do today, which I tell clients to do, especially in the area of web marketing, are based on actual achievements I've recorded over the past 20 years. It's so easy for me to find social proof, because I actually had to test the stuff in the real world and make it and see that it was working. After I saw people doing it, I then had to find a way to adapt it to suit my unique situation or circumstances, and then I got it to work. That's exactly what applies when we talk about YouTube, making money through YouTube or using YouTube. I've already done a video. This is the video. Yeah, I'm going to show that video. I'm going to kind of put in an excerpt from that video at the end of this recording. All right, so that you can actually listen to it, and then there'll be on the screen, you'll see the URL to actually go to watch the full video. It's a video I did, I think it's about 20 minutes long, that describes the step-by-step process I use to generate income by using YouTube videos. So I don't subscribe to the YouTube partner program. I don't earn money from YouTube as a creator of content on YouTube, but I make money using YouTube. How I do it, as I said, is going to be described in that video. I'm going to put a little clip of at the end of this recording. Now, what you just listened to, all right, is a gentleman, Charleston White. I actually know him. He's in the manosphere space. He talks about men's rights, advocates for men, talks about what women, relationships, but in terms of how women can behave better to get the best men they want, and how men should stand their ground and insist on proper behavior from women. The thing is, it's a topic that's very sensitive. And on the internet, there's a lot of backlash that comes to men that try to speak out on behalf of other men, particularly when they are saying things that women choose to see as negative. The minute the women begin to make noise about it, what happens is there's a strike against the person's channel. Sometimes those channels get taken down. That has happened repeatedly so many times. Sometimes the person has to reapply to be able to continue to make money from the YouTube platform, because quite often with the minute there's a strike against your website or your channel, or some restriction placed on your channel, it also stops the income you are making from that. And that's why I always tell people that I do not like those platforms, those third-party platforms that kind of your literally your existence financially, in terms of your ability to make money, is dependent on their looking at you favorably. So if for any reason, no matter how good your intentions are, they choose to take what you're saying negatively, then you're doomed. Sorry, because they're just going to shut you down. And all it takes is for a group of crazy people. And for instance, if you're in the manosphere space, then it's going to be a group of women, feminist-minded, negative-minded women, to just make a report about you. Next thing you know, they've shut you down or they've restricted you and you cannot make money. And that's your livelihood. So I believe one should put himself in a position where nobody should have access to stifle him like that. And that's why I choose to do my own stuff by controlling the way I make money. So I don't put myself in a position where people can shut me down. And that's why the YouTube money platform for money making in the conventional manner does not appeal to me. This gentleman describes how he chose to also game the system, because he saw that he knew the things he was going to do were going to trigger a lot of negative responses. And because people are he was going against the grain. He was challenging what women were saying was the norm, and specifically the American women. And he knew that they were going to use the system against him. And the system is always on their side. So he knew that he would not last long if he chose to go on that platform. So he could not afford to depend on that for his sustenance. So he chose to instead use that place as a channel through which he could build himself up as an independent brand. So make yourself get known, achieve what is called name and brand recognition, get yourself to become slightly famous. Those are the phrases that capture what you can do when you're using a platform like that. A third-party platform should be used to build you into a brand that is independent of it. That way, you can then run with the brand that you've built and make money directly from it. That's what he did. And if you listen to, his explanation was so spot on. He got it right. I hope that you listening to me, it doesn't matter what area of endeavor you are in, but most importantly, if you are in business, I need you to understand, you cannot put your eggs in the YouTube basket or the Facebook basket, all those platforms. It is better for you to use them as recruitment platforms, channels of recruitment. Get those people to come directly to you, give you their subscription information, names, phone numbers, and email addresses. Then you can directly sell to them and deal with them. Don't put your eggs in the YouTube money-making platform, because if you do, the day they decide to shut you down, or they themselves decide to shut down, or they collapse, then everything that you built will also go down the drain with them. I don't know how many of the creators on those platforms are thinking of this. Some of them think it can never happen, but we've seen this happen so many times, haven't we? So that's why I'm doing this recording. These days, I'm very, very particular about the kinds of content I send out. I want to make sure that if and when I do find the free time to do content, it's something that adds significant value to the people that are going to listen to it. This is one of them. But I also know that it's not something that's going to be popular. So you're not going to exactly have millions of people looking at it, okay, or listening to it. But the thing is, there are people who will find it valuable, and those are the people for whom I've made it. So if you need any help making use of the information I've shared here, please reach out to me using the contact details on your screen. I wish you well.
Let me take you through this. What I'm trying to do here is to talk about the way I choose to use YouTube. There are several ways you can go about using YouTube to make money. The thing is, so many people are fixated on a particular way of doing it, which they see most of the more popular people doing. So you see the popular vloggers and YouTubers, you then begin to say, and the next one have so many million views, so many 100,000 views, and everybody is so interested in that. This is my YouTube channel, by the way, and I'm not a YouTuber. I'm always